Stinky. How you doing?
Okay.
Ah, sounds like you got a bad hair day. Have you got a bad hair day?
What is bad hair day?
Means you're grumpy.
Nah, my hair's good. How about you?
How about me, what?
Bad hair day?
Yeah, every day's a bad hair day for me.
Yeah. Never cut your hair during restriction, of course.
That's right. And what are we supposed to be doing about that one?
What are you talking about?
You got some clippers?
Yeah, I bought you for your birthday or something. Can't remember what it's for. But what's this? What? Huh?
You get in there and you start doing your business.
Destruction.
Penguin's here already. Hello, Penguin. How are you? Right, hang on. Let me get the music happening. I believe I turned off the... Just double check the game sounds there, but I think they've been turned off.
Okay. So it's not tick, so I guess that's what it's not tick like that, so I guess no sound.
Yep.
I think.
That's the one. Penguin is a champion there. Hang on, is that a little bit too loud? Don't know. We'll just leave it at that. And then put yours over here. Sorry, I'm just getting organised in the background there, Penguin. Be with you in una momento. You want to discuss your bad hair day business? Oh, you got the music, the sound on there. Got to do that too. All right, so that's done. I'm going to have to disappear in a moment. Oh, Supreme Xavier here. Bright Lightning's here. Penguin's here. Sat's here. We got all of the D.L.G. Going to have to give them a shout out. How is everybody? It gets... So Bright's saying this game gets kind of boring kind of quick, but someone from the D.L.G. recommended it. They said get in and play this game. So hopefully it'll be okay. We'll see how it goes. Oh no, Penguin's got some sad news. That's no good. Tell us what's going on. Same with Supreme and Xavier and everyone else. Bright? All right, now can you do a tiny bit of commentary there, Stinky, while I go and set up the other thing?
I'm busy doing destruction, okay?
That'd be right. Destructing my hair.
Nothing. You're supposed to set up. Then I cut it. Uh-oh. Oh. What happened? Looks like I'm dying. Defeated. Never mind. What is this? Token. Smashy City. What's that? DNA? What? Why this gorilla need DNA for? It's not scientist. Okay. What's that? Smash. Okay, upgrade. Okay. Wah, wah, rah.
Excellent
Ooh, what's
commentary there,
this?
Stinky.
A tune.
Oh, wow. D.L.G. is a clown. I didn't know that, Supreme Xavier. There you go. And Penguin did have some bad news. He got both mugged and robbed in one day.
What?
That's not good, is it? Well, I hope they didn't hurt you or take anything of value. Well, I suppose if you get mugged and robbed, you're going to lose something, aren't you? So I guess it's Penguin's first bad story time. Well, we're still happy to hear it if you'd like to tell us. What about you? Have you ever been mugged or robbed, Stinky?
What do you mean by mug?
So it's when someone comes up to you and says, give me all your money and your wallet and your watch and any other valuables you might have. Does that ever happen to you? It's never happened to me.
No.
No, because you look too scary. That's why, isn't it, Stinky?
Oh, I'm dead again. That is so quick.
That was fast. You'll get there. You're the champion gamer. And how's everyone's Clash of Clans going? We've got all kinds of new events happening at the moment. I haven't seen... Oh, also, Bright, while you're here, and Penguin for that matter, it looks like Random has completely retired from doing the spoiler alerts, and he's not willing to teach anyone how to do it. I've asked him maybe 4 or 5 times, but he just won't answer me.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
we actually have that as one of the perks, to be able to do the old spoiler alert so people can join the chat early. You'd do that, wouldn't you, Stinky?
Eh? What about me?
What about you? Nothing.
Exactly.
Oh, whoop, says Bright. Oh, look at you go. You're already a big smashy something. Lobster.
It's kind of hard to navigate.
You like eating lobster, don't you, Stink?
What? This is just shrimp.
Oh, is it a shrimp? That's not a shrimp.
What?
It's got big claws and a big tail. It helps you get your frustrations out this game, is what they say. Yeah, I don't know how he does it either, Bright. I've tried multiple times to figure it out, and for the life of me, I the only thing that I can think of is he might be a follower on Omelette Arcade, because what tends to happen is whenever he does do it, I will set it up on Omelette first before I've even got to YouTube to do it. He's already in the live chat, so that's pretty much the only way I can think he does it. But I'm really bad with Omelette Arcade. Well, you're going to get ads in this game, aren't you? Looks like it. No, with the ads. So Penguin was on a job site and working, and then all of a sudden a random old man came onto the property, and since he was the only one on the site, he went up to him and said, "Sir, this is private prop." And then it goes dash, dash, dash. Suspense, we're getting more. We love Penguin stories. They're more entertaining than ours, aren't they, Stinky? You have any entertaining stories that you can tell people? Silence. I take that as a no.
Nope. Nothing.
Now, if we've got any good jokes today, as per usual, give you a shout out. If it can be related to the game, even better. I don't know how you could do a Smashy City game, but joke, but can try. Do you know anything about that, Stinky?
Nope.
Nope. Very quiet today. I had a few things planned, but old Uncle Poodot's memory's so bad he can't remember anything. I was just thinking about getting you to do my haircut for the very first time during winter,
Sure.
so I can wear a beanie for all of the mistakes that may or may not be made. The only problem is I'll lose the comb over for the bald patch and all that luxurious grey / dyed hair. That'll all disappear too, won't it? I had a pain in the neck for real, and it's annoying. Yes. You get back pain or neck pain? That can be very annoying. Back pain's bad. I know you've had it before. I have too. You've also had a sore neck, haven't you?
Yeah.
From sticking your neck out
No.
to protect others. That's what you did.
I don't think so. I don't think that's what had happened.
You protect no one. Kane was asking, he's in the stream now. Hello, Kane. He was asking if we can do some Clash of Clans in the stream as well. But I've used all the attacks, so I can only do, or you can only do the builder base attacks, and that's it. You can't do anything else for the moment. Sorry, Kane. You've got to wait until, I think it's 3 p.m. our time, something like that, to be able to do any sort of normal raid. And I'm going to ask you to leave. Then the man ran up and pulled on. Oh, I better not read that part out. Empty your wallet. Or no, well that's not good. So I did, and then he ran off, and I called the authorities. Did they end up coming quick enough? I can tell you victim of crime stories, and I'd like to say shout out to the police force for doing their job. They put themselves at great risk, but never had much luck when you're the victim of a crime. I had one guy that, well, he didn't break in, he trespassed. I knew he wanted to break in though. I caught him in the act and rang the emergency hotline, and the police didn't show up until about 2 hours later. And the first thing I said was, "Did you catch the guy?" Of course they didn't. There's no emergency there. And on the emergency line, I was saying, "Look, he's here now. I can't detain him. He's starting to walk down the street. What do you want me to do? Send the police?" No one came. Oh, well, they did eventually, but what's the point of that? Eventually does nothing. I'm going to struggle to get anything out of you today. Is it, Stinky? Is that what you're telling me? Can't get you to be all hyper, full of energy? You're having a bad hair day.
No, I'm just sleepy.
Ah! Now you got a bad hair day. Oh yes, happy 8th anniversary for Clash of Clans, by the way. You've got the boost happening.
Yeah.
You one
One
gem
gem
boost.
boosty.
I've already got one of the cakes that appeared straight away.
Oh, I don't have cakes, but I got the free, what do you call the wall ring?
Oh yes, yep. They had discounted. I can't believe I bought a builder boost potion right before. It cost me 285 gems, and then they got another one now for 100. What a waste that was. Got hardly any gems left. If I were you in that situation, I'd pretend that I was going for the wallet and yeet my arm back around and do something to his face. Was the party wizard... Oh, Kane was saying the party wizard's back. That's his favourite character, by the way. Mobile game ads. Yeah, it's unfortunate that some of these games have lots of ads. We've got a few of the suggestions planned in the near future, but it always boils down to what we put in the thumbnail. And we can't put too many of the good-looking girls in there, can we, Stink? You. Pictures of you. You keep changing your ethnicity in the thumbnail. Do you know that? You go from Asian to European to black to European to Asian. Then he left for the job, and coming home I got a call from my mum, and she said she'd get home now, so I took a detour home, and the police were there, and me, Mum, our house had been robbed. Oh my goodness. Imagine that. He just got robbed at the work site, goes home, finds out he's been robbed at home. That's terrible. People, look, life says bad things happen. There's bad people out there. That's just the way it is. But it's very disappointing that you have to share this world and this life with other nasty people. You know what I mean? Why can't we all just be hippies and put flowers in our hair and just have a happy time? Because it wouldn't be that interesting. Is that what you're saying, Stinky? You and I wouldn't be arch nemesis if that's the case, is it?
Maybe.
Maybe. You'd always be an arch nemesis, I reckon. Thank 2 intense seconds. Thank you. Crime. That's good. Tomorrow I'll do a Clash of Clans background. Nice one. The ads are annoying. Yeah, how many ads are you getting? Heaps.
Every time I lost.
Stop losing. Now them ads are about seeing your future self. It might have good game suggestions if you're paying attention to the ads. Look at you, keep changing your creature too, your crocodile. Oh, Boss Gadget's here. Oh, hang on, what language is that? We got to check it. Just bear with me unless someone can get in there first. Indonesian. Alright, so just bear with me. Trying to type as fast as I can. Almost there. I'm a little bit slow to do all of this, to be honest, aren't I?
What is this?
What is it?
Oh, what?
What happened?
I don't know. It's like a side mini game or something.
Oh, well, that's good. At least that keeps it a little bit more entertaining, doesn't it?
I'm not sure about that.
Peanut, I was watching one of your vids on how to use heroes correctly. Stinky needs to press the heroes button before it's red. That's right, Stinky. Before the health ring is red. Spidey's here. Hello.
What? What had just happened?
Was it good or not good?
Not good. It's a side mini game, I think. But I just don't get how that works yet.
You're almost there. Oh.
How can I turn the sound off?
You've been able to do that in other ad pop-ups before where you had the sound turned off.
When can I do that? I never have.
It's usually
Remember.
in the left-hand corner, I think, to turn the sounds off the ads as well.
Only it allowed me to.
Penguin says I'm fluid in Google Translate. That's pretty accurate, isn't it, Steve? It's slow.
Play now.
Okay. Kinda. What is it? Another kind of.
Gee, you're picking up the monsters pretty quick though. That's good.
That's because
You're a monster picker-upper. If that's even a word. Words. Stinky doesn't know what she's doing there just yet. Nice one. Good to see people supporting each other. Yeah, the ads are a bit annoying. I suppose, to be fair, the gaming developers have got to make money some way, but if it's a big popular game, then they really shouldn't have them. I'm not so sure this one's that popular, because when I was doing the tag research, it's not like it gets searched a lot. But someone from the D.L.G recommended it. And as you know, we do the D.L.G recommendations. The ads are really loud, says Spidey. So here's the thing, Stinky. Try not to die. If you keep winning, you don't get the ads. You must... Oh, it's another mini game.
what is this? Like,
It's
a mini game, but I don't know how to play it. What's
See,
that?
Hopefully someone from the D.L.G who actually recommended the game or has played it will be able to give you some tips and advice there. Because that's how it works. We know, everyone that's here that's a regular knows that, don't they? They give Stink Pants the old tips to try and get ahead. So what other stories have we got?
Hit the worm. Okay, hit the worm.
Oh,
hit
that's
the
like
worm.
whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole! Press every button. That's the gaming 101. You want to get good at a game, press every button. It's all very quiet at the moment, isn't it, Stinky? I don't know whether I should be talking about what's going on where we are, but not looking good. Might not be able to leave our houses soon, is it?
You can. It's just one person at a time.
One person at a time only is allowed to leave the house, isn't it? Not even allowed to travel more than 5 kilometres from your home.
What kilometer?
5 kilometres. You have a go at the way I pronounce kilometres now.
Oh, yeah.
It was better than water.
Can't agree more.
Oh, what's going on with the computer too. It looks like the chat's disconnected on my end. Story time from Spidey, but the story's fake. Penguin gives the same tip every stream. Don't die.
Okay.
So that's a useful tip, I guess. But she already knows that one.
Game over.
Is Clash of Clans a Chinese app? Because I know for sure Supercell made the game. But I don't know why India is banning it, and I'm not trying to be political. So,
oh, really? I didn't know that.
So here's the answer if I'm not mistaken about this. Supercell was originally from Finland, I think, because we've got a member in our clan that has told me that they actually live in the same street as the person that created Clash of Clans. But then Supercell sold to a Chinese company. So I'm guessing that's maybe why. Like, it's no longer a Finnish company, but it's now Chinese. So maybe that's why it's been banned. And I understand we've got to be careful of talking about political things, but I think it's fair enough to discuss these sorts of things, isn't it? Because I've noticed TikTok still hasn't been banned yet. As far as I'm aware, people are still uploading stuff about it. And that's,
Let's play Raid Shadow Legends. Start now for free.
Can we have a serious discussion yet, or do we got to keep it nice and light? Because I'm always happy to have a little bit of a serious discussion. I have lots of them offline.
Like we can argue with that, huh?
Or you can. You argue with me all the time.
Can I say no?
Oh, you can, but I'm still going to do it. How about that?
See? That's the point.
And there is a game off sound for the ad in the top left-hand corner. I just saw it. Sometimes.
Yeah, I just did.
So, hang on. That was a burp, not a hiccup. Excuse me.
Oh, hickory.
One day I was outside and there was a fight going on, and they charged me for some reason and broke my arm. Then there was another fight and they saw the police but didn't know it was the police. This is not a true story though, according to Spidey. Baby Blankets here. Hello, good to see you as well. Kane says let's talk, so I'm happy to do it. All right, so one thing we all have to bear in mind is 2020 is a very strange year. For anyone that's still alive, unless you're really, really old and, lived through a bit of World War II or even World War One, you're going to look at the world a little bit differently. But for people our age, for the younger generations, no one's seen anything like 2020. And the problem with the pandemic is that it's creating a very political climate as well, where we're noticing, I've got to be really careful how I say things here.
Oh, so what are you doing?
I'm trying to get rid of those bugs. They're annoying. And giving you more bad hair day. So we've noticed it in our...
I think you just took one or two, a few.
Out. Didn't mean to pull your hair out. It's like you pulling my nose hair out.
That's deliberate and you know it.
And it's more painful when you pull nose hair out.
Why we got this insect/mosquito, whatever? Is it because we have too many plants on the balcony?
Not sure. By the way, if Ethanator ever shows up, it's his birthday today. So
How do you know that?
He told me in the clan chat. So happy birthday to Ethanator. Shout out to him, even though he's not here.
Happy birthday.
And Penguin says, happy August, everyone. So then the bullies tried to beat up the cops, but they got it at the end. It was a fake story just to let everyone know. It is 2020. I wish summer would scare. Okay. So you guys keep chatting. I've just got to be careful about what I read in the chat out loud. But 2020's been an extremely difficult year, and there's been a lot of pressure both within politics but also within the community itself. I mean, we're really suffering where we are at the moment. Unfortunately, in our state, it's gotten very bad, and it's, you know, it causes chaos. We've got economic problems now. We've got political problems now. And it might not just be because of the pandemic, but that's certainly a contributing factor. And we're seeing, you know, this is getting even more serious, if I can say that when trade gets affected and you've got a global community, then that's going to have an even more devastating impact, let alone the fact that you've got people dying all over the place. It's a very bad year, but as long as you keep positive and do the right thing, we will come out the other side. Now, can I talk about Karens? Am I allowed to do that, or is that too bad?
Again, do you care about my comments? Nah, you don't. I don't know why you keep asking me and you do nothing about it, so whatever you want.
Sid, what is the title of the video you made? I'm not sure if he's talking about me or someone else. So, well, you know, I think that's something that needs to be discussed as well.
Blah, 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 then don't ask.
And I want to say that it's not... This has nothing to do with being... Bro, what was it? Did the lady use... She didn't say racist, but... People seem to think like it's a middle-aged white woman thing, but I personally don't think that. I believe that it's just a behaviour and an attitude, and that's getting worse as well. You know, don't behave like a Karen. Men can behave like Karens just
I think
as much
it's kind
as
of
women.
unfair to label them as Karen, you know? It's the name. It's the actual name.
That's right.
So if you got the good Karen, then what? It's going to be very unpopular name for the future.
I do agree. I feel sorry for every Karen out there that's not actually a Karen.
See?
But
what's the point of use the name to identify this? It's inappropriate.
Inappropriate. You do need a term, and unfortunately that's the term that's being used. Maybe it could be something else, but to me it describes a behaviour. It doesn't have anything to do with sex or race. So I'm hoping that the D.L.G, because they're all good people, that you grow up not doing that yourself. Show respect to other people. I had a very big discussion with this with one of my best friends from school last night. Actually, two of my best friends. And we were talking about this very, very topic, saying that respect seems to be lacking quite a bit in modern society. People seem to want to talk about their own personal rights, and that's fine. Everyone's got their own rights, but by the same token, if you live in a society, then you also have to respect the rights of other people. It's not all about you, special little snowflake. Look at me trying to keep up to date with all of the terms the young people use. Mm-hmm. No response from Stinky. Is Murphy a good person or a bad person? I don't know. I haven't heard the Murphy term before. And Penguin's exactly right. Don't be mean to people, simple. And that seems to be happening more and more. It's a shame that there is an attitude that you walk around, okay, I'm really going on a rant now. Here we go with the old Uncle Poodot rant. Awesome's here. Good to see you again, Awesome. I've got to go on the old Uncle Poodot rant about the new term that's being used in our country called the anti-maskers. Because where we are now, wearing masks is...
I also heard another term.
What's that?
Mask hole.
Mask what?
Just like, you know, this.
Am I allowed to? That's not really a swear word, is it? Are you allowed to say you're a mask hole?
Tell me.
I just did. Oh, that's great. That's better than anti-masker. You're a mask hole. Okay, Kane, with the future be inevitable, you'll need to have a cure first. That's true. Not to be rude, but I don't like the Karens. They're pretty annoying. Look, I agree. I think that these people need to be educated to say, look, your behaviour, you can think what you like and you can have your own personal beliefs and opinions. Everyone has that. But you need to respect the people around you. And we've had this terrible, because masks are now mandatory where we are, you cannot go outside without wearing a mask. And yet people are still refusing to do it, saying, you're infringing my rights. You know, you're taking away my human rights. The reality is it's got nothing to do with your rights. It's protecting society. For you to be that selfish is incredibly bad attitude to have. And we're seeing people going viral at the moment, uploading these sorts of videos, being proud of having that attitude and flaunting the rules, and then giving, police officers grief when they're just trying to enforce these new directives. So I wouldn't have a problem you throw them in jail. Like, they don't realise, okay, so even if you don't get that sick, you can cause someone else to go through a lot of heartache and pain. And it's not just old people, young people suffer as well. That's the other thing that they need to consider. It affects all of society. There you go. So don't be an anti-masker. If the government is telling you to do something to protect the community, then really you should do it. There you go. Now, Awesome's actually got some tips for you. Is that like the term draft dodgers? It is. So, hang on. I've missed a whole heap of chat. Hang on, just bear with me.
As per usual.
I say it's worth it. I hope you're well. Uncle Poodot. Oof, missed opportunity to say awesome, to see you awesome. Is that, so I read that, so Awesome saying Sharky is one monster you can unlock. You can upgrade monsters. Maybe it was Awesome Pug that recommended this game. So there you go. We'll be getting some tips from Awesome. What's the point of wearing the mask? So here's the thing. I don't think the science has really been evolved to the point where we really know what's going on. But wearing masks will certainly help reduce spread in the sense that when you speak or breathe or do exercise or whatever, if you happen to have the virus, then you can spread it that way. If you're wearing a mask, it at least helps reduce the spread. So that's the point of it. Plus, I've noticed it does stop you from touching your face more. I mean, your face is half covered, so...
Nah, I actually think...
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, but I touch the mask, not the face.
Yeah, same.
Yours
That's
does
why
that
I'm
too? We might need to get a better mask so that they don't ride up like that. Oh my goodness, I just swallowed one of those insects.
Oh, good one. You got protein.
I did, took care of another one too. To look cool, sometimes I don't wear one. You probably should, Kane, just to be safe, because America's no picnic at the moment. I mean, you guys are really suffering there. So you just do your best to stay away from anything that could cause any harm or receive any harm. Wearing masks is for people's safety, that's right. And some people still don't care. And that's the problem. That these people that don't care really need to be not called out. Like, this is where I had a discussion with Dad where he says, you never know how someone's going to react. Like Penguin's robbery story. He was just going to ask the guy to leave, and then, the guy pulls out a weapon. You don't know how people are going to react. So you do need to be careful. But by the same token, if you feel like you can approach someone in a reasonable way and you believe they will respond reasonably, then maybe it's not a bad thing to do. That's what I would argue. Oh, gee, that insect is annoying me now. So are you a fan of Christmas? Certainly am. That's when you get the turkey. That's when you get all the roast veggies. DNA upgrades monsters, says Awesome. Do you hear that?
Concentrating.
DNA upgrades monsters. Let's Dance. Oh, geez, excuse me. I thought the mask set in the back is for dust. I still used it because I think it's useful for not getting COVID. I think anything that covers your face is better than nothing, whatever it is. You know, even if it's a piece of cloth or one of those plastic shields, anything like that's going to be better than nothing at all. We even wear gloves when we go shopping, so you don't touch anything, and wash your hands when you get home. TikTok will still be around. It just might not be available in a lot of countries, which may be a good thing based on...
Why? What's going on?
They're doing things with data and security that they really shouldn't be doing. We have no idea what's being collected through TikTok, but people that have actually looked into it have said that what the app tries to access is very dangerous, and they shouldn't be trying to access some of the information that they are. And no one knows what they're actually doing with that information, so it's a scary thought. Survivor longer to get more DNA, says awesome. You got that one, Stinky? I'm worried about Random. Where is it? Yeah, I'm a bit worried about Random as well. He's gone very quiet lately. Even when he's in the streams, he doesn't say too much. But I did ask him, like, is everything okay? And he said, yeah, everything's fine. And I asked...
Maybe he's just bored of me.
Did I upset him? Yeah, he might be bored of me already. That's not too hard, is it? Everyone gets bored of me.
Bored!
Are there any children in this stream? I'd have to say probably Boba. Wish I could be as rich as Stink Pants. She has over 1 million coins. Have you got 1 million coins already?
What? No.
Look at you
What
go.
are you talking about?
I think you do. You do. You got over 2 million coins. Look at you. If only that was real money. Mini games give you money, says Awesome. See, we've got an expert now. Awesome's giving you all of the great advice. 100 coins to get an instant egg. Stinky. Eggs give you a monster. Oh, these...
You stop hitting me!
Can I get the fly spray? Because they're starting to annoy the heck out of me at the moment. Uncle Poodle, was it a fly or a mosquito? I've accidentally sucked in both. So have I. I've had flies and mosquitoes without really wanting to. Do you want a mask as well? Because I know you don't like the fly spray. And I really want to spray a bit because I don't know what they are. They're tiny little things,
as long
aren't
as
they?
I got my drinks out while you're spraying, that should be okay.
Alright, so Stinky, keep up the commentary for a bit.
You
get the
give me a signal first before you spray.
I'll spray you. Chat away there, Stink.
This is boring!
Oh my goodness. Not the kind of commentary you're supposed to.
What? I'm not supposed to say that.
You definitely get a spray in the face for that one.
Can I get lavender one? Eucalyptus?
Nut, you get whatever's in my hand. And then they must have known these insects are smart. As soon as I come back in here with the thing, they're gone. They'll be back, I'm sure. On Christmas Eve, Boba and her cousins and parents and aunt and uncle and brother go to the grandparents' house and they have a delicious dinner and then open presents. That's the best way to go, isn't it? Christmas with family, getting presents, eating a delicious meal. That's what we do. Where was my birthday present? Silent, Stinky. I said, where was my birthday present?
You already got it.
What, I'm so late, but did Grumpy Cat die? Who's Grumpy Cat? Our cat? Still very much alive. I just let her in the house. Old Grumpy Cat. What Penguin said and... Oh, hashtag came not today. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. He's already been told we did the Identity 5. He made us lose our account and he still wants us to play it. My goodness. Penguin again gives me the congratulations. We did pick up a few subs this week. And probably lose a few after the stream and then hopefully pick them up again. That seems to be the way. And yeah, he did. 6 stars. Stinky, 6 stars is the maximum enemy limit. You got that one?
No, I can't. I'm concentrating.
I was thinking about uploading Sonic Dash, but it has ads. A wild random has appeared. Seth's here, and he's got some good news. Can't wait to hear this good news, Seth. Random's here. Oh, Random is here. I want to... Random! How's Random going? We miss Random. He's been so quiet. People have been asking about you. More importantly, people have been asking for the spoiler alerts. And I say, if you don't want to do it...
Oi! Hey, I can't play like that.
Taking care of business, getting rid of those insects that really are annoying me. Big Fat Boomer is here. He's talking about me, not Random. And he hides away in the grass again. No! A wild Random has appeared. Where have you been, little kid? I got Steam and SFM. I don't know what SFM is, so you'll have to explain that. Monster have rarity. The higher rarity, the stronger it is, says Awesome.
This one, I don't get it at all.
You'll get it.
I played so many times, I still don't get it.
Awesome's giving you heaps of tips there. Awesome's awesome. Here's another one, stinking warning. Alright, that's it. Taking care of business.
The spray is on my neck.
No, it's not.
I can feel it.
That means that you're not going to get insects on your neck. Basically, and it's like this for Christmas. Thanksgiving and Easter, and we're having a dinner at my grandparents' house for a holiday. She makes the food and gets a bunch of trays. Nice one. What kind of food do you eat? Common, legendary. That would be... Oh, hang on. Stinky, what's going on here? I wasn't even watching. Oh, this does have a lot of ads. Stinky's left because of all of the spraying. All right, guys, I'll get back to the chat in a second there, but I guess I've got to play this for a little bit, and I have no idea what's going on. You got a double prize, which is good. No, we don't want to buy more tokens. Can I do that again? No. I have no idea what's happening. Alright, let's go and smash stuff. That's not working. Why won't it stay in the one place? Oh, okay. Smashing away we are. Come on, Stinky. Well, you got to do one or two things. You're either playing the game or doing the commentary and keeping up with the live chat there. I'm not even sure what it is that destroy... Oh, hang on. Why can't I get to these buildings? Here we go. This is how you smash everything. Good stress relief. Come on, Stink. Oh, I'm just going around in circles. Alright, here we go. This is what we want. I'm trying to do one entire block, but it keeps moving on me. Good old Smashy City. Sorry guys, we're waiting on the darn stink pants here because I can't see any of the chat at the moment. Oh, I'm very bad at steering, I'll have to tell you that. This is not good. Oh, hang on, did we win? What happened? Defeated? Why did I lose?
Hey Internet, this is
And here's another ad. At least that one was fast. Okay, just bear with me again. Still waiting for the stink. Go again. Can I do... I don't know what that means. Is it because it's a time limit? You've got to get in there and do it very quick? Well, you have to destroy each... Oh, I keep trying to just do one block. It's not happening. Oh, I want that thing, whatever it is. And the other one over there. Come on.
Hey, Ho, can you do me a favor?
No, because you're not sitting here to help me. What
It's
favour?
your duty anyway. I'm saying favor just to be polite.
What favour? Oh, okay. What's that?
Go flush the toilet, please.
You get back in there and start playing. All right, now back into the
Go flush the toilet first. My goodness sake.
All right, I'll do that, but only if you keep up the commentary. You get on it there, Stinky. I actually did it twice. Something smells good. Stinky. You're not saying anything, damn it. I just left you a little present. Or should I say,
Whoa.
big present. Whoa, I'm way behind. Monsters have rarity, higher the rarity, the stronger. Oh no, I read that already. Sets them on the table, common legendary. Then everyone gets paper plates and grabs whatever food they want. That makes for easy cleanup later on, doesn't it? Oh, Alexander's here. Hello, it's good to see you, Alexander. You got another one of the D.L.G here. Oh, gee, I've missed a whole heap. Sorry. Let me just quickly catch up where I can. No, I'm way behind. I give up. Too far behind. I just realised this. Oh, he's talking about Identity 5 again. You need to read my... Oh, geez, asking me to read the comments. All right, just bear with me. See, this is what happens, Stinky, if you're not here. If you go and disappear, then I end up falling way behind.
Meh.
Yeah, I agree. Penguin's saying to teach us how to do the story. Okay, so I've read that commentary. Legendary, read all of that. Again with the Identity 5. I'll make animations sometime. Source Filmmaker, nice one. Usually the trays consist of ham, pineapple. Oh, this is unusual for Christmas for us. Ham is normal. Pineapple, we've never had pineapple for Christmas, have we? Olives, butter noodles, mashed potatoes and gravy. We'd do the roast potatoes and gravy. Butter noodles, that sounds alright.
Chucky.
Bye everyone, I'm extremely tired. Enjoyed the stream. Have a good day. I'm probably way too late to say goodbye to Spidey there, but hope you have a good evening. Uncle Poodot versus Fly the Ultimate Showdown tonight at 7:52. What's Fly the Ultimate Showdown?
I don't know.
I don't know what that one is either. Get an egg says awesome.
I did.
Nice one. You have enough. It's in the monster menu. On a fold-up table next to the regular dinner table, there's a punch bowl filled with, you guessed it, fruit punch. The bowl had a pass in it, and next to the bowl, a stack of plastic cups. What's a pass? Yo, Fu, to wonder what inspired this game. It has a ladle in it. Okay, hello mate, how are you? Autocorrect. Pretty good, that's good. So Alexander seems to be fine during these trying times. On the left-hand side of the monster menu is the egg. Oh, you did that already, so that's good. What do you do in that game? It looks like we just go around smashing buildings. But I don't understand how you get defeated in it. It's not like something attacks you.
Yeah, if the car... See? That's the tank.
Oh, do
then
they...
you got helicopter, you got policemen, and, you know, like this. It just fire you.
Oh, I see.
And if they smack you from behind, then you got a lot more damage.
All right. So it's the vehicles that do it all. Uncle Poodop, what's your health bar? Oh, see, I wasn't even doing that either. What do you do in the game? So what do you do in the game, Stinky?
What do I do? Smash.
Smash. Big boom boom. No, Poodop, come back in here. I think I did read it. I think he's taking a potty break, which was true. Sorry to hear that, Kane. Hello. What do you do in the game, though, at Poodop Stink Pants? So you go around smashing buildings and trying to avoid, like, that airplane that seemed like it did a lot of damage.
Give me a napalm.
I cannot steer that thing very well, I have to tell you.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard to steer that sucker, isn't it?
And I'm dead.
I'm not sure which comment you're talking about, Kane. I thought I'd read them all. Sharky, don't ignore it. Sharky, oh, and dude, the big thing was...
Okay, let's go.
Good old Sharky, that's what you want. So I'm not too... I just realised that the service on Den 85 region locked, so you switch to another region or switch to a language, you'll start all over. How did you just realise that when you made us do it, and that's exactly what happened in the live stream? Kane made us switch servers. We lost everything. Oh, Mac is here as well. Sorry, Music ZX is here as well. It's good to see you too. Awesome. We've got another one of the D.L.G. Wonder who that is. Oh, we're spying on the neighbours at the moment. Don't know who he is or what he's doing. Stop being so Stop being so nosy. He's so nosy.
What? He always asks someone to come to repair something.
He does, doesn't he?
But I think he pay himself, right?
No. No, he'll be getting the owner to pay for it, which is not good.
How? How can you do that?
You just complain to the estate agent.
Yeah, but then you are the one who asked for them to come.
Now, why does yours have Music ZX there and mine's doesn't? Oh, there, no, mine's finally
What are you
popped up.
talking about?
Mine's just slow for some reason. It's not as fast. Has anyone ever eaten alligator? I've had crocodile. Have you?
Nope.
It's like a fishy chicken.
Fishy chicken.
It's got a slight fishy flavour to it, but chicken as well. And I guess alligator tastes the same. I've seen some stuff on YouTube where it looks like it'd be a whole roasted alligator. It looks pretty delicious. Some people eat dinner at the table, some on the floor or couch, come in the family room. Gee, they must have a lot of people there. So Awesome uses the controller for this game. We haven't tried doing that yet. But did you know that you can do that now? You can use the PlayStation controller to play a mobile game.
Yeah, okay.
We might have to try it in our own time to see how that works. Because that'd be good for the first-person shooter games, isn't it? We're better with the controller than handheld. It's like jerky, says Penguin Plays. I think I've had gator jerky. Nice one. Alexander DM is looking at everything there, it looks like. What's your opinion, Random? I think the purple thing looks like a golem from Clash of Clans. I thought so too when I saw that. The purple monster, or I guess we call them monsters, big smashy thing.
Hang on, what are you talking about?
Well, this is when you disappeared and I was playing with a golem looking thing.
Golem looking thing.
It did, it looked like a golem. It tasted just like beef. Yeah, Kane, that's what I was thinking neither. What is the golem doing in this game? Go back to Clash of Clans. I liked it, it was very good. Do build a base in a bit, might have to get dinner. So there we go again. We're getting the calls for Clash of Clans. And I sort of said to Kane in Discord, if I can get through the YouTube work, I'll try and do Clash of Clans midweek. But
you said that for months.
I know. And I still haven't caught up. Like when it comes to the comments, I'm probably about 3 days behind. Every time I get close to catching up, there's just more comments there to deal with. Maybe that's got to do with a increase in subs or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, it's a lot of work. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Stinky? Getting in there and helping with the work, even though you get me to correct your essays and cover letters and this and that and those. Gonna leave, have a good time, also water. Oh no, so we're gonna lose our expert at this point. So I better give a water to Awesome before he goes. Midweek, you say very interesting. Well, I'm promising, I'm saying I will try. Because, you know, I have about, it's going to take me 4 days at least to try and catch up with all of the work. And then hopefully I'll be good to go. But it will be at a different time. I'll try and do it when most of our audience is online. Which, according to when I was talking to Kane, it's not really a good time for him. Midnight, what did I say? I'd started at 10 o'clock. That's like 5 a.m. for him. But even if we started at midnight, that's 7 a.m. It's very early. And I suppose it doesn't help. This is why, if you look at the analytics, the top 5 countries, they're not English-speaking countries. So, and they're nowhere near us either.
What is this game?
Oh, you want to play that, don't you?
What?
After everyone eats dinner, they sit down in the living room. Oh, hang on, I thought I read that already. And open presents. I can't wait to get presents this Christmas, Stinky, from you.
You're gonna get a haircut for that.
So we got a water, a D.L.G and a bok choy. I better put all of those in there. Oh, that's sweet. Baby Blanket put a smile on my face, said, can I just say, Poodot, that I love coming to your streams? Because serious chat now, I always think that I am boring and I run out of things to say. So I rely on the live chat quite heavily to make it entertaining. So if no one showed up, I think they'd be the most boring streams on YouTube. Because talking to you is no picnic either, Stinky. No picnic. My eyes, why? That looks so inappropriate. I think that's why Stink Pants was saying, what is this game? Well, what was it? I missed it completely. Was it a bit naughty?
It's the ad.
By the way, going back to the Karens, you know there's a Karen game?
Huh?
But I was reading the reviews and they say it's a bit buggy, so I haven't tried to download it. And plus it's a vertical game. But we might have to start playing some of those because they are very popular. A lot of the vertical games are more popular than the horizontal ones that we get recommended. You always make me smile. That's so sweet. We love the D.L.G, don't we, Stinky? Yeah, as long as you get a good joke in there at the start, people will quote it.
The bank to get coin. It
hit the bank. Is I have noticed people have started quoting our live streams a little bit more. Where, you know, if you have said something particularly funny or if I have, they'll quote that. So I'm glad people listen, isn't it? I wouldn't listen to me. You're all crazy. Penguin says he also loves coming here, to be honest. It's the one thing I look forward to every week. That's so kind. Kane said, or actually Kane's brother said that to me, that he gets excited for the streams every week, isn't it?
I haven't seen him.
Kane, he's been in the stream.
Kane's brother.
Yeah, Kane's brother hasn't been there for a while, but that's okay. You know, we've got Kane. It's all that matters, isn't it? When I see the notification that you're live, I'm always like, yes! Well, I'm glad you're actually getting the notifications because we know that it's not working for a lot of people. We also don't get notifications for a lot of channels that we've put the bell on for, including more than half the people that have shown up in the stream so far. Like, for whatever reason, I don't get them. I get them from Kane, but I don't get them from Penguin or Bobber, for example. And I've tried resetting it. It doesn't make a difference. ASM's the same. He doesn't get them for ours. We don't get them for his. So I don't know what's going on there. Why is Kane's brother and not Kane? So I actually met Kane's brother first before I met Kane, if my memory serves me.
This is so hard to control.
It is, isn't it? But you're doing well. Look at you. You Smashy City. I love the fact that every time I look over, you've got some sort of different character that you're using there. Have you actually won one yet?
No, you never won.
Oh, you never win. It's like...
Yeah, this game. Look.
What is
This
she...
app.
You turn the game sounds off. Did I press it? I can't see.
Yeah, you did. Did you have enough?
Yeah, I've had enough.
So you understand why we said that?
Oh, I didn't see the start of it though.
That's it. That's the start and end.
That's a bit Rudy-nudie, isn't it? Almost.
Mm-hmm.
But what's that girl closest to the screen? Why does she look... Well, why do they both look upset? Stop her, make her turn... Stop her or make her turn around. I know what I'd choose, but I'm not going to say that out loud.
You already said it.
Want to know some more Christmas traditions? Yes, we love hearing what people do in different cultures and how they operate. Well, you're getting bad hair day again, but I'm not going to spray the thing again because then you'll disappear.
You spray
You
right
get on with the
on
gaming.
me. I can't even feel it drop on my neck. Oh, man.
Yeah, and I see no insects on your neck.
Yeah, therefore you actually spray my neck for nothing.
My brother is not loyal. Go to your previous streams and unmod him. I don't think I can. I'm not... Actually, I can do it from the studio. I can unmod because I did that for one other person that was begging for it that I haven't seen for quite some time. Because the reality is it takes a while. We got to get to know you, and also depending how you behave in the chat. Although Kane, really, should I be taking away Kane's mod? I can't do it, you know. He's too good of a person for me to do that. But yeah, it takes a while. We're having this thing called a Christmas pickle. What is a Christmas pickle? And by the way, what are we eating today? We having special stuff?
I already made it.
Is that going to be the norm?
What do you mean?
Oh, because, look, you know, I saw those ads about the fake Hungry Jack Big Mac.
Oh, so you don't want to have whatever I cook?
I do want to have a bit of that too.
Oh, you better go before the hard lockdown.
Yeah, well, that's right. Hard lockdown, you won't be able to do anything. He's on Instagram 24/7. You don't really use Instagram, do you, Stinky?
Not really.
There's a few
Can't be
things...
bothered. It's too many already.
You promised me when I set up all of the YouTube stuff that you were going to control some of the accounts.
Yeah, when I didn't really have much things to do, right?
You got to get onto Facebook and start getting friends. Because that's one thing that we're missing out on. Hey, Pudok, get some Chinese food. We haven't had that for a while.
What's the point? We can cook it.
Well, that's true. Stinky makes great Chinese, or Asian food, I should say. But, yeah, part of me's wanting to try they call it Burger King over there. Have you got the Burger King equivalent of Big Mac where you are? Because it's a new thing here. And I want to try it because I don't like going to McDonald's. And if Burger King's is Hungry Jack's as we call it, if theirs is the same, then I would try it. Mm-hmm. Oh, gee, another neighbour's getting out there. Look at them all being busybodies doing this. Stink Pants is being a busybody too. Everyone wants to know what's going on with the neighbour.
You go sneaking.
She's another complainer though. That's the other thing. I don't know why we're whispering. We got to whisper so they don't hear us. 2 of our neighbours like to complain. Don't they? They want every little thing fixed.
It looks like he just kind of cleaned the window from outside. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's almost like an ASMR stream at the moment.
What?
Because we're whispering, sort of.
That doesn't need what? ASMR doesn't need to be whispered.
He's also coming out on a Sunday. Like, that's going to cost a fortune to do that. I wonder if he's going to... He better clean our windows too.
Isn't he just do it for the neighbour, not the whole?
Yeah, I don't know. But this is why I'm saying that guy's complaining so much.
But that's actually for number 2, not that guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's
Oh, well,
number
it's
2.
she's the other complainer. They're all Karens. All right, that's enough of that. Stop getting distracted. Basically, it's a pickle ornament where my brother and I aren't watching my parents hide it in the tree. Then we have to dig around the tree to find it. First person to find it opens the first gift. That's a fantastic... That's a great Christmas tradition.
What?
Is it a...
I miss.
So what they do is they have a pickle ornament for the Christmas tree, right? And one of them hides it. No, hang on. The parents hide it. So they've got this pickle ornament. You know the Christmas tree, and you put little ornaments like the cat likes to play.
I don't know which one is the pickle.
Well, you know, an ornament that looks like a pickle.
That's nothing look like a pickle.
You know what a pickle looks like?
Pickled veggies?
Yes, like that.
That's nothing look like that.
So when her and her brother aren't looking, their parents will hide the pickle in the Christmas tree somewhere, and the first person to find it gets to open the first present. That's awesome. But you guys haven't seen Stink Pants open presents. She just gets in there and rips them up even before she's supposed to.
Why wait?
Open birthday presents early, Christmas presents early.
No need to wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No need to wait.
Wait, get some fish and chips. Oh, gee, fish and chips. Wouldn't mind that too. Because here, that's the other thing. Our favourite fish and chip shops are probably more than 5 kilometres away now, aren't they? When you think about it. 5 Ks isn't that far. We probably should go out and get something nice today because we're not going to be able to do it soon. Oh, how's that for a severe lockdown? What if they close down Chinese companies? Well, the companies aren't going to close down, but you might not be able to get the trade from them because that's a scary thought as well. You know, when you've got globalization and world trade, if countries start shutting themselves down to other countries, you could have the supply chain severely disrupted. And again, when it comes to your own economy for your country, that could have an impact too. And Kane says, hey, we can hear you even when we're whispering. That was the ASMR part of the stream, Kane.
What the heck?
It's like doing the radio voice every now, or doing the accents that Penguin. I don't think you really enjoyed my English accents as much as I tried. Wasn't that good? It's very fun. Just throw a brick at your neighbour's window if they're complaining. Cucumber Pickles. Oh, Red December's here. She's saying, hello, Stink Pants. Do Do you remember Red December?
You want an honest answer?
You're too busy playing games to notice. She defended you during the... she wasn't in this stream, but when you were playing basketball, she said, tell Stinkpants I'm a shorty too.
Oh,
Good-
now I remember
Good
this.
things come in small packages. So how have you been, Red December? I know it's trying times where you are as well. She uploaded a video recently saying that, you know, they've got the heavy restrictions as well. Maybe not as heavy as us now. We're about to go into more severe restrictions again. Have you heard of the elf on the shelf? If you haven't, you need to come out from under your rock. No, I don't know the elf on the shelf either.
What elf on the shelf?
What is the elf on the shelf? We're about to find out. Penguin's got another story too. So it was my first time at my own driving and I decided to go to Burger King, which we call Hungry Jack's.
Yeah,
And then, was that the cat?
guess so.
Is she outside?
I asked you before.
Excuse me, I got the cat knocking on the door again. You do your commentary there, Stinky. And I did. Who's knocking out there? The cat's in a cat nest. You blind dot. Go up there and call for my mum and ask to get McDonald's, so I turned around and went to. We've got more coming to this story. I've heard of... Oh, so Red December also knows what Elf on the Shelf is. Do you know what that is?
No.
Someone's going to have to tell us. Who is this elf? Are they the little... one of the worker elves from Santa? Is that how it works? We'll find out soon. Oh my goodness, you haven't heard of Elf on the Shelf. Maybe this is another one of these traditions that we're not exposed to where we are. I've heard of a bookshelf, or putting you on the shelf, Stinky. Putting something on the shelf, do you know what that means?
Eh?
Means don't worry about it now, you deal with it later.
Oh.
You're gonna shelve it.
Bang! You know what can't wait?
What can't wait?
You flushed the toilet. You do it now. Did you do it?
I did it. Really, is that appropriate for the stream? I left you a present.
After you name yourself Poodle, then you should. That's appropriate. More than appropriate.
I'm not sure what happened.
Huh?
Because I flushed it like 2 or 3 times. It just, you know, I'm not so sure I should be talking about this, but there's various forms of number 2. You know, the ghost number 2? It's like when you go and you look to flush it and there's nothing there.
Yeah.
That's the ghost number 2. You've done one of those, haven't you? In
Not
your
really.
lifetime? Never?
I can't remember that happened.
The pebble number 2s?
Uh-huh.
You know about those, don't
Yeah.
you? I better stop right there. Oh, good catch.
It's not dying.
It is now. I can't even talk at the moment. McDonald's, where is it? An elf on the shelf is a little stuffed elf, but the thing is, it's no ordinary stuffed animal. It's magic. Santa sends scout elves to stores and kids can get them there. They watch you. They watch your every move. This is starting to sound like a Chucky movie. Do you know who Chucky is?
Yep, I watched the first one.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Did it scare you?
Yeah, at that time I was a little kid.
And what's the female version of that?
That one, I
Annabelle?
can't remember.
Is it Annabelle?
Annabelle is actually the real ghost.
Oh, the real
doll
ghost
one.
doll.
But they also have I think, the movie about Annabelle as well.
Wow.
But I think it's different one, not Chucky. But who knows? You know, they always borrow the name, so they might name that one Annabelle.
Wonder if you could do a Chucky Annabelle crossover love story. How about that?
The last of the Chucky, they have baby doll.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's ridiculous, to be honest.
That's fair enough. Brother, and he asked for Chinese food, so I went to get Chinese food, and then after that I was told to go to the park. So when I went to the park, I get there and was told to go to the Target store. Penguin's being sent all over the city at this point. He's like a taxi Uber driver, Uber Eats. And they report to Santa that they are cute though. And they just happily sit and don't move or blink, and then they just watch you all the while when you fall asleep. These, I mean, if they're doing a nice thing like telling Santa, hey, get this present for old Auntie Stinkpants and Uncle Poodot, then I'd be happy with that. But staring at you all the time, even when you're sleeping, I'd do that to you, you know, Stinkpants. You know, I'd creep into your room at night just to make sure you're still breathing, see if I can record you snoring, that sort of thing. You snore. You know, I heard the neighbours snoring the other night. My goodness, that was loud. And then when I was there, I was told to go home, and by then I was a tad annoyed, so I brought it in and said, there's your food, it's cold, and guess what? They didn't want it. That's no good. Oh, you can't touch a special elf, shelf elf, because they lose their magic and get sick, Stinky.
What? I don't get it. What?
Does that mean that they stay there the entire year around? So they're not brought out just for Christmas because you can't touch them? Or are you allowed to touch them after Christmas because it doesn't matter if they lose their magic at that point?
What are you talking about?
I wonder where the shelf elf that you and I knew nothing about. Baby Blanket's explaining what a shelf elf is.
What does it look like to begin with?
An elf. Like Santa's elves.
Thanks for explanation. That doesn't help me at all.
You don't know what Santa's elves look like? They're little people for a start, like you. Right? And then they often wear a cap that's pointed on it with a bell on the end.
I know that kind of elf, but what is shelf elf? That I don't know. Elf on the shelf?
I just explained. And you see, D.L.G, this is what it's like living with stink pants. I will spend 5 minutes explaining and talking to her, giving her information, then she'll turn around and say, what? What about it? I don't understand. You say, when I tell you you don't listen, you say, you don't listen. And then you give me rubbish for it. Who doesn't listen, stink pants? The old stink pants. Oh, Fern Soriano's... Sorry, I got that wrong. Let me say that again. Fem Soriano's here. Hello, how are you? It's good to see you again, I think. I believe Fem has been in a previous stream before. They come around Thanksgiving or after, and then they leave on Christmas Eve night with Santa. There you go. 13 burgers, 3 cases of chicken, rice and shrimp, 49 boxes of chips and 3 Coca-Colas. That sounds like my average breakfast. What about you, Stinky? Yeah, I know, but you didn't like me spraying, so I don't know what you want me to do about those bugs. You know what they say about flies, don't you? They're attracted to you. That's great. We should have Cam on one day so they can see how much you're suffering. R.I.P. Penguin that day was Tab, but annoyed, so Penguin Games was sick because Penguin does not get annoyed. There you go. Well, my chat's way behind your chat. Fun fact, back then Clash of Clans troops, they used to have stars represent their level. That is true, but that's no longer there now. You just got, what is it? We're way up in the levels now. Someone hide the elf, and then whoever finds the elf hides it again. Oh, right. So I'm curious, is this actually an American tradition? Or did it come from somewhere else and been adopted by Americans? Because this is completely new to me. And when it comes to Stink Pants, she knew very little about Christmas because you didn't celebrate it in your country,
Nope.
is it?
Nope.
But you do have Christmas decorations, right? Like when you go there, they'll do that, but it's more for what, tourists?
Concentrating, don't touch me.
Oh, fair enough. Christmas Day is just like a normal day for Stink Pants. There's nothing special at all. It took me a few years to even get her slightly excited about having Christmas lunch. She's still not that excited about it. She likes the presents though. That's about all Christmas is to you, isn't it? Give me the presents.
Hey, I also give someone else, like my family.
So you are doing it now?
Shut up!
That's what we like to see. Stink Pants concentrating. I kind of got to read your screen because mine's so far. Oh no, it's caught up now. What is Red December random? Well, hang on. No, I've missed a bit. Oh, they move by themselves. They're magic. Maybe it's different where you live. American tradition. I'm describing the kind I have that have magic that is spread into you. Oh, so it started from America and is spread elsewhere. Fun fact, level 10 walls used to look bluish. That's true too. Kane knows Clash of Clans quite well. What do they look like now? I don't have 10. Them, I guess he means. I mean, we do even the Christmas stocking is not really a tradition here as much as it is elsewhere. I think we had Christmas stockings at one point.
What do you mean, stocking?
So you got the Christmas tree, and that's where you put all the presents. And I guess when it comes to a Christmas stocking, you get presents in those as well. They're usually hung over a mantelpiece.
You're talking about a sock?
Yeah, but a stocking.
Never heard about it.
And then you get little presents in that. So they're not like main presents.
Oh, I don't mind a ring.
No, more like lollies, Stinky. Let's stay away from the jewellery. I think you've been...
It can be small, but it can be very expensive.
Good things come in small packages. Can I talk about the last piece of jewellery you got, or I'm not allowed to say these things?
No, you shouldn't.
Okay.
It's flexing.
Oh, it is you know about flexing. All right, I won't say that then. Let's just say Stinky likes expensive items, don't
Who doesn't? Tell me who doesn't. I want to know.
Making everyone...
If you're not a monk or a priest, who doesn't?
Well, this is true. This is true. But you demand them. That's the difference.
What? I demand just because someone promised.
That's true. I did. I ended up having to go and get a whole heap at once, isn't it? When they report to Santa, they come back and go and find a hiding place. Nice one. I wonder if they lost their magic, the elves in the US. We have to get some of these elves, Stinky. Put them on the bookshelf and let them report to Santa that you've been naughty, but I've been nice. So you get coal in your Christmas stocking, and I get goodies like candy or jewellery. You're not going to buy me any jewellery. Who are you kidding? Possibly Red December. Red December elf on the shelves only lose their magic if touched. And stinkers like my mum and aunt. There you go.
Why you want them to have magic?
So
what they gonna benefit you?
So that they can go and report to Santa and say, Stink Pants has been good this year, so get her a nice present. Oh, there you go. TikTok ad. So it hasn't disappeared yet. You know, TikTok's still around. Hopefully it'll go one day if it's not a good thing to have. Sometimes they make cute displays, leave notes, make things, bring gifts from the North Pole, and sometimes they make a mess. Well...
A mess.
So tomorrow morning when the kitchen looks like a bomb site again, I'm just going to say, hey, the special elf is...
Otherwise it's sticking at the bottom.
Alright, so sorry guys, it looks like I've got to do the game temporarily while Stinky goes and does whatever she has to do. So I'll be in the live chat known as Memento, but for the moment, I'll just go around smashing things because that's what you do with a big shark. She keeps using the shark character. It looks like I've seen this one a few times now. Be nice to be able to do this in sequence too. Turn on the background music. I thought it is on at the moment, isn't it? Or you just can't hear it very well. You can hear it about as good as I can steer this shark, which is not very good. Oh, there's a helicopter. Boy, everything's trying to attack at the moment. You got to run away or swim away, walk away. Shark walking away. Alright, just bear with me. It looks like I'm not going to survive for too much longer. Stinky, what are you doing there with your congee? We're having congee today, if anyone knows what that is. If you're a fan of, like a, what would you call it, a rice porridge. It's very delicious if you can get a good one. Stinky makes a good rice congee. Still running away. Go, you little shark. Boy, he hasn't died yet. That's good. Almost there. Once he bought another pack of home gifts, a girl elf named Bella McPickles. Bella for short. Is that the same Pickles that ends up being in the Christmas tree? Or daughter of Pickles, son of Pickles? We're going to have to try that tradition, but use a real pickle instead. First one that finds it gets to eat it. Oh, that's it. Revive to continue. No, we don't need to do... Oh, I didn't make it. Sorry about the ad there. Dino Squad. Now, can I claim anything while I'm here? Collect reward. Not too sure what's going on there. Has Stinky been playing Granny lately? Rice porridge, yes. So, congee's like a rice porridge. It's very common in Asian cultures. Very simple. Unless you do the extravagant type one like Stinky's done today. She's put a lot of garlic and celery leaves and whatnot in there to make it taste a little bit better. And no, she hasn't played Granny since then. We actually have a couple of horror games lined up. One of them wasn't recommended, but hopefully it'll be fun to play. So they tend to be quite popular. Then there's also a Walking Dead one that eventually we'll have to get into, because we did the, I think, first 2 seasons, but there's another one that we can do. But it's always just the first episode, unfortunately. Well, my brother and only wanted to name her to be Bella, and my mum kept saying Bella McPickles. I love these names. Your mum's very creative, I got to say, Bobber Blanket, to come up with Bella. Is there something unique about Bella? You've got a family member called that, or she just came up with it on her own? Oh, there's like a speed button there. I didn't know you could do that. Nice one. Rampage. We'll see if we can do that again. Yeah, Stinky didn't tell me anything about a rampage button. One time the elves, so I'm sort of half reading the comments here between trying to play this as well. One time the elves left socks with my favourite singer on them all over the Christmas tree and left little sports figures for my brother. These elves are very kind to... Oh. What are you up to, Stinky? You've been gone for a while. You didn't tell me that there was a rampage button here that speeds everything up. I do get what you mean about doing commentary when you're gaming. It's very difficult to do. Unless you're commenting on the actual game, and I have no idea what's going on.
Uh-huh.
But you do have a rampage button. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that.
You can also have a cola. If you got one, you can do rampage too.
My brother was on The Walking Dead. He played Zombie 7, number 7 on seasons 2 and 3. There you go. We've played the first episodes of seasons 1 and 2. But you got to pay to play the rest. And, the D.L.G is very aware of how cheap we are. Cheap and nasty. Isn't it, Stinky? That's you. Cheap and nasty. You're not cheap and nasty. You're expensive. Game suggestion, Car Race IO, seen it on an ad. So I'll look at that one as well, Kane. A lot of those IO games, I'm not sure how they work. Because I really wanted to try Scribble IO because it was funny watching Stinkpants play it with her colleagues. But you can't get it on a phone. You can only get it on a computer or a tablet, right?
What are you talking about?
Scribble.io?
Oh, that one. It's on the website.
But you can get it on a tablet as well, right? Or you can't. I thought I heard you saying to the people, or someone was saying when you're all doing it together.
You just go to the Safari.
Oh, then it'd have to be a computer stream. I still don't even know how to do that yet. So we'll have a look at it, but for some reason, I struggle to get the IO games. The only one that I've managed to get is the worm one, slither.io. Oh.
To try. Because you also play the... What is it? Draw something.
Yeah, that's right.
It's similar to that.
Well, we could do draw something, but Scribble.io looks like it's way more interactive.
Yeah, because more people can join.
Exactly. Whereas draw is only one-on-one, and you have to wait for someone to actually accept. Okay, there is more here. So possibly, Kane, it might be virus game. Oh, there you go. And I've heard that as well, that you got to be careful with the IO games, that some of them are virusy or they've got some sort of malware on them. They were actually saying that about Slither, that you shouldn't download that to a computer, but it's okay to do it on a mobile phone. So hopefully there's nothing going wrong there. One day they got my elf pets and marshmallows and got to the store and made it look like a snowball fight. We've already told our snowball story, haven't we? There were marshmallows all over them, and my elf pets, the walls, the crock pot, etc. It's advertising. Well, serious conversation again. There are YouTube advertisers that you've got to be a bit wary of clicking links and things, because it is known that there are people that are paying for advertising basically, but if you click on their links, it might not work in your favour. So you do have to be a little bit careful. I don't know how it works, Kane. You know, old Uncle Poodot's not very tech savvy at all, but these things can happen. Cybercrime is becoming bigger and bigger day by day. Isn't it, Stinky? You're a cybercrimer. Yeah, I agree. Penguin said Scribble.io is awesome. I haven't played it, but it was funny.
You saw me watching?
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, you try help me, people.
Yeah, it was funny to watch Stinkpants. Because if it's like...
Are you telling me that I'm pretty bad at drawing?
I know, I'm saying it's like telling you jokes. You don't really get the drawings at all. So you were playing with a group of what, 10 people or something?
Or maybe not that much, but maybe like a little bit more than 5, maybe 6 or something like
Six
that.
people?
Yeah, but no more than 10.
And they'd start drawing and I'd be whispering, it's this. In Stinkpants, what? It's not that. It's not a picture of a cat. Turns out it was a picture of a cat.
No, we don't have anything that is a cat.
And then when it's Stink Pants' chance to draw, nobody can get it.
Yeah, because I don't know, like, okay, like the word. I have to draw a goose, and then it's like, I don't know how to draw a goose, so I draw a swan instead.
Which is pretty close to a goose.
So I'm like, that it's not that word. it's not that, but it's something similar.
Well, if you
And then they just say duck. I'm like,
well, close.
It's something in between.
That's right. If you do sitting here thinking about it, I reckon I could draw a pretty bad duck, goose, and swan, but still make them look like they're a duck, goose, or a swan, because they do have a definite body shape. Now, Penguin's asking, what rice porridge are you making? So, what's in the congee?
Not much, just some like stock. The liquid.
Cube stock? Oh no, liquid stock.
Yeah. I used the cube one today. I plan to use the liquid one, but I forgot.
Yeah, you did.
So I end up just put the cube in.
Right.
And then some of the pork mince, which I flavor it with some saucy another day, and I just add more garlic and coriander root.
You can never have too much garlic. And coriander root's good too.
Also some black pepper and white pepper.
Celery leaves.
Not yet.
But you're going to, aren't you? Because celery's good.
Normally we use coriander, but you didn't buy it. Some place use the Chinese celery, but we don't have it, so we just use Western celery. Which like the Chinese one, they don't have a big stocking, so instead we just use the leafy part of the Western celery instead.
Fair enough. Stink, a word cat draws like a cat duck hybrid. Everyone guessed duck. Your cats do kind of look like ducks.
What?
And your ducks look like cats. Baby says once the elves dyed her eggnog green.
Huh? That's gonna... I'm sorry.
For St. Patrick's Day.
That's gonna looks like vomit.
At Christmas. Yeah, it kind of would, wouldn't it? Ew. Yeah, your imagination runs wild, doesn't it, Stinky? You wild imaginer. Do you like eggnog or you don't?
I don't mind. It's just the... What do you put it in there? The spice? Nutmeg or something that I...
Yeah, you're not
I don't really like that.
You're not a big fan of nutmeg?
You can put a little bit, but not too much. I just can't. I like the cinnamon more than nutmeg.
But you do like nutmeg in lasagna in the white sauce.
I mean, I don't mind as long as it's not too much. Like, it's just too overpowering things.
Like your breath. Oh, jeez. My goodness.
I'm like a raptor.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like
are.
a raptor.
Who needs elves when you can hire the southern penguins? We have the wisdom of Antarctica. Love penguins. I still haven't seen them in the bay where we are, but I know they're there.
What are you talking about?
We've got penguins in our city.
Yeah?
Some of the flatmates have seen them before.
Yeah, in St. Kilda.
Yeah, I've gone down there. I've never seen them.
Did you stay until like 10 o'clock?
Oh, I spent the night there.
Sleeping?
Pitched a tent at the end of the pier. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time is my favourite song. There you go. That's true. We don't even put on the Christmas carols, do we? You get over them very quickly. I don't mind them, but I grew up listening to them.
I grew up listening to something else.
Favourite song or favourite Christmas song? So favourite Christmas song?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way.
There you go. I don't mind the Drummer Boy. There is one more favourite that's at the tip of my tongue that I can't really remember. If it comes to me, I'll say it. Now, unfortunately, look, I got to say my favourite song, it's not a great song title. The lyrics, the chorus isn't great, but still my all-time favourite song. It's Loser by Beck, because it makes me think of me. Do you have a favourite song, Stinky?
I might, but I can't think.
And what about the live chat? What's your favourite songs? I'm guessing Penguins is We Are the Champions by Queen. It seems to come up in every stream. I could be wrong, but we'll find out. And what about you, Baby Blanket? Favourite song?
I actually have many. Like, you have to be more specific into the genre.
So, but with you, doesn't it depend on how you're feeling at the time?
Yeah, it can be that. That's why I'm saying that I have a lot.
You'll repeat the same song over and over and over and over and over again. Gets a bit annoying after a while, Stinky.
I can't find anything this day that kind of like it.
Yeah, that's what we need. The D.L.G needs to recommend some new songs to us. Something that's unique and different. Because we keep listening to the same old stuff, don't we?
Well, I like classic too. I like La Campanella.
You
That's
do like
my
the classic
favorite
songs.
one. Oh, low power now, 20%.
Oh, we might have to end the stream soon. You're getting close to your 2-hour mark anyway. It doesn't matter if we end a little bit earlier this time. Did it the last time, isn't it? I was actually wondering whether we should shorten the streams more to somewhere between 1 and 2 hours. You know, like, as long as it's over an hour is good, but it doesn't have to be much more than that. What do you think?
Whatever you think. Sting.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go on another Uncle Poodot rant now because Penguin says unique and different, eh? Because this is showing my age now. This is what happens with every generation. The music of today. What the kids listen to today. It's not as good as what we used to. Well, it's actually, I didn't think the music we listened to when we were younger was that good either. I liked even older music than that. Stuff before my time. But yeah, in all honesty, I think a lot of the commercial music today it all sounds the same. There's no uniqueness to it at all. It seems to all follow a similar style and beat and lyrics. That's just your old Uncle Poodot, but I know it's not just me that thinks that. Certainly, most of my friends say that they struggle to find good new music because it's all very generic. So they said, like, hello, this is How Can I Help You? I love 80s music. See, Penguin likes the music that I grew up with, but I actually don't like that music. No, I shouldn't say that. I don't mind it, but I don't think it's the best.
What's wrong with you?
Well, because the 60s and 70s...
60, 80 is Queens.
Yeah, Queen's
It's the
good.
Queens.
You'll get good stuff out of the 80s and 90s and whatever. Don't get me wrong. But the 50s and the 60s, that's where it was at, and the 70s. Late 50s, all through the 60s, early 70s, that was the best music that was ever produced. All before my time. And 80s music, that's the other thing. Like, we started the entire stream with Bad Hair Day. You know, that's when fashion was really bad. I used to have a mullet. I don't know what they call it something else in America. We call it a mullet. You know, it's the hairstyle, business at the front, party at the back. So you got short hair at the front, long hair at the back. The old mullet. I showed you a photo of that, didn't I?
We watched it yesterday.
What, in the football?
No, the movie.
Oh, yeah, Joe Dirt. There you go. Joe Dirt's got a mullet. A wild random. Oh, Random's back again. Wow. We didn't think we were going to see him. He's been so quiet. Random, what's going on? We miss you. He used to be so active in the live chat. Now we hardly see him. We don't get any spoiler alerts. And old Uncle Poodot, he's so sensitive. He thinks he's done something wrong. Did I do something wrong, Random?
Probably.
Spidey's back too. My goodness, they've come back, but we're probably not going to stream for that much longer. We're down to below the 20% on the phone. Hello, how can I read that already? So they didn't tell us their favourite songs yet. I lost 2 subscribers. Don't worry about it, Spidey. We lose subscribers every time we stream, and then they come back later on during the week. So it doesn't matter. If the people don't want to subscribe to you, then you're better off not having them as subscribers, because they're just dead subscribers anyway. That's the way I'd be looking at it. Are you a John Lennon fan, Uncle Random? Give us the info, please. Yes, give us the info. Oh, so Peter, see, Random says our streams are getting boring, and I don't disagree with that. I should put more planning into it, but when do I have the time? That's the thing. If we have more interesting topics that we can discuss throughout the entire stream, then that's the way to go. We're open to suggestions, Random. You know, whatever you think would make streams more interesting, please tell us. Mega Ripe's here as well. It's good to see you too. How have you been? Happy to help, mate. Thanks, you penguin. Give us the info. Sorry to be that, Spider. Yeah, that's all right. There'll be more. So good to see you. We won't be going for too much. Oh, here comes more. Death Kitchen by Isha. Interesting game. Thank you for that, Death. It's good to... Death. Delta. I can't even get the pronunciation right.
My goodness.
If you haven't seen each other's channels, give them a viewing. Subscribe if you like the channel too. We've subscribed to pretty much everyone here. And there's Hey Poodot from the old Boba Blanket, and still waiting for a suggestion from Random on how we can improve things. Most mobile games are trash, to be honest. I'd like you to play some FPS games like COD Mobile. So we do... Here's the problem, Random, that we do try to balance between all of the games that are being suggested. So, you know, the one that we're playing today, for example, it was recommended by the D.L.G. And we got to try and keep everyone happy, I guess. Yeah, play COD Mobile, says Mega Ripe. I thought Random was gone. I think the reason, yay, more new people. Awesome. So, Stinky, maybe, did you want to do a tiny bit of COD? Are you happy to do that now?
I don't quite understand what is COD Mobile.
Call of Duty Mobile. We do get asked to play a lot of the same games again, like COD is one of them. But you also have to understand that when you do a niche or whatever it's called, where you have to be careful not to oversaturate that as well. So if we're doing nothing but COD, then it gets boring for everyone else. So I hope you can understand that, Random, that it is difficult to balance these things, to introduce new games, that, you know, we've got to think about the views and all of that kind of stuff as well. So having constant new games being shown is good for us. Whether it's entertaining for the actual live chat, we get way more views in the replays than we ever do live. So hopefully that clarifies things. I'm not making excuses, you know. Not trying to anyway.
Not trying to.
He did it, yeah. And as Kane said, we have streamed COD Mobile before. We've even played it mid-stream on other games too. So I don't know how to balance that out. I really don't. It's like, because the only game I'm happy to play repeatedly is Clash of Clans, just because that's the only game that I actually play. You know what I mean? And if I'm more relaxed to do it, I could even do a stream without stink pants when it comes to Clash of Clans, just because it's something that you're familiar with, as opposed to having to concentrate on a new game. When the stream is over, I'll comment the link with the vid elf on the shelf. Nice one. And then there's a Clash of Clans again. So you can see what I mean, Random. We do get asked to play a lot of different games repeatedly. So it's hard to judge which one to do. And plus, with the list that we've got, it's going to take at least another year to get through all of the games that have already been suggested. So, yeah, not too sure what to do there. Maybe you'd send me a private Discord chat and we can have a chat in Discord about what to do. More importantly, teach someone how to do the spoiler alert. If you're not going to do it anymore, get someone else to do it because people ask for it and no one knows how to do it. You got that? I'm saying around him. Uncle Poodot, where is your story time? I haven't told this story today, have I?
Not quite.
But I try to make it related to the... Oh, well, okay. Here's one that I was thinking of at the start of the stream. Oh, it is Godzilla. Flip Dunk, please. So I've downloaded that already, Baby Blanket, but it is a vertical game. So we try not to do the vertical games just because they're not as visually appealing. But we probably will get to it one day. We might have to start doing more vertical games. So, story time. Geez, my brother was a bad influence when we were younger. He used to get me to do all kinds of crazy things. So at the start of the stream, which I completely forgot to ask, was because you're playing Smashy City, what are some of the things that you've smashed in your lifetime? Have you ever smashed anything? Is there something that you would like to smash that you haven't?
Talking about egg?
Anything. Yeah, well, eggs. I used to throw eggs when I was growing up in the country. We would get eggs, just as part of the grocery shopping and just throw them at stuff. Mm-hmm. But, it's not messy like it is in the city. So that's one. But my brother worked out that the building that was next to us, they would often throw out the strobe lights. You know what a strobe light is? Those, not strobe light, a luminescent light, the long one. Mm. So he must have done this on his own before he told me about it. He's gone and grabbed them and smashed them. And if you've ever done that, they explode. Now, he's a big fan of Star Wars too. So one day he said to me, let's go and smash some of these luminescent lights, fluorescent lights. I'm like, no, we shouldn't do that. And he said, yeah, it's fun. He always used to say that. Yeah, it's fun. So I'm like, okay. He said, now you hold one and I'll hold one and we'll just pretend we've got lightsabers and smash them. And we did. You know how dangerous that is?
Yep.
They explode and glass flies everywhere. This is what my brother does for entertainment. And then Dad gets a call from the people in the next building saying, hey, can you tell your kids to stop smashing the lights there? Because glass goes everywhere. So we got told off, and then my brother says, let's go and do it again. I'm like, we're not supposed to do it. And he said, no, we'll do it over by the trees. They won't see. So he did that too. Now, for something that I would like to smash that I never have, a TV. Not the new ones.
You want it?
Just because I've seen people smash one of those old box-style TVs. I've always wanted to. I just wanted to do it myself. But don't do anything that's illegal or naughty. Everyone, I'll say that. Do you have anything that you wanted to smash, Stinky, or not?
Not really.
And don't go out and find fluorescent lights just to do what I've told the story about either. It's dangerous, it's not safe, and it's silly. You ever smashed a window? Surely you must have done that once. Accidentally.
Maybe, I can't remember.
I have, kicking the football in the backyard and it went through the toilet window. That happens occasionally. Someone online said I was spoiled and a 9-year-old and my only fans are 3-year-olds. And he said, delete your channel, not my problem. Don't worry about these people. You're going to have people online that are nasty just for the sake of being nasty. I've had comments like that as well. I've had worse comments than that. So you just ignore them. Don't bother responding to these people. They're just looking for attention, trying to get a rise out of you. I once accidentally smashed my windshield. My goodness. That would be almost a scary experience if you're driving, wouldn't it? You want to have that happen.
10%.
Oh, okay. So Kick someone in the giblets, says Kane. We got to get a special giblets emoji one day. But we need more channel members to do that. All right. So, oh, gee, there's something I haven't done, by the way.
What?
The old pinned. I was waiting for a joke. We never got any.
That's nothing joking here.
Nothing to joke.
All right. Keep going there for a little bit, just while I do this, because I should have done this ages ago. And we'll finish it up here. Random, talk to me privately if you're still there to try and suggest something that'll make things more entertaining. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so boring. Stinky says that all the time, don't you, Stink?
Eh.
You call me boring all the time. Just not entertaining.
You entertain on your own way.
Yeah, when I'm talking to myself, I do.
Yep, that can be entertaining.
You're funny. No, I'm funny. That's what we're supposed to be saying. That's not going to work. Keep going there, Stinky. I find it a little bit hard to talk while I'm researching as well.
Uh-huh.
What's Well, that's not bad. I'll just grab that one straight away. Just waiting for the computer to load up. Alright, so that's done. So thank you guys again for staying as long as you did. We'll wait for Stink Pants to finish up her last, I was going to say attack.
Die.
Her last raid there. Last attack. Call it what you will.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
We are the champions. He's met his fate today. Well, hang on. I've missed a bit of the chat there. Paddy shall face the wrath of the penguin. You'll get mad and dislike. Well. Yeah, put it this way. I think Penguin's trying to protect you there, Boba. Making sure that people don't harass the D.L.G in any way, shape or form. It has not reached the 2-hour mark yet. We're almost there. Oh, Bot Gamer Farron's here. Hello, how are you? I'm really sorry to say we're just about to end the stream because you said the battery's gone below 10, although you've only got 3 minutes to go to get to the 2-hour mark. So if you can stay alive for that long, then that'll be good. Plus you got your goodbyes there as well. Yeah. So how have you been, Bot Gamer? I'm sorry, we'll just do a real quick catch up here, isn't it? Good old Stinky, you're surviving longer than I thought you were.
Yeah, this is the longest one so far. And stop jinxing, it's gonna die.
We're good, Bot Gamer Farron. How are you? Have you had a good week so far? Is everything okay in your side of the world? Hopefully you're not suffering too much like things are here at the moment. This week's going to be very bad for us, unfortunately. Oh, we've got a D.L.G, a water and a bok choy. I better put those in there too. You get one of those each. I'll even give you a poodot and a stink pants just because. I'd like to get some more emojis at one point, wouldn't you, Stinky? Mm. The giblets one's got to be after the OG one. But we already lost a channel member. They were paying too much. Understandable, they were paying a lot more than the other members, so why would you do that? Did help us out though, that's for sure. Waiting on an answer for Bot Gamer there to find out if he's okay as well. I'm assuming it's a he, but let me know if I've got that wrong. I often get it wrong. Well, we got another water from the boba blankets, so we'll have to chuck another one in there. Look at you go. You're almost at full health too. Stinky.
Yeah, they got I upgrade the recovery skill or something.
So you can actually recover the health during the game?
Yeah, if you stay alive for long enough.
All right. I've always wanted to know, why is the Poo-Dot emoji crying? So this is, how do I put this? I'll just tell him the story behind all of the artwork. So neither Stink Pants or I are particularly good artists, so we actually had to pay someone to do it that just happens to be a family member as well. And they did the original Poo-Dot Stink Pants artwork that you'll see in the what do you call it, YouTube handle or avatar, in the banner as well. But then later on we asked, can you do more drawings that show various emotions? And the crying one was one of the ones. So that we've got, I can't remember, it's either 6 or 7 or maybe more.
Shouldn't be more than 10.
No more than 10, yeah. Of each of the characters displaying a different emotion. So we ended up using those once we got monetized and got channel memberships. We used that artwork to show the various emotions. But we're actually planning on redesigning them when our artists have some time to try and make them look a bit better and a little bit less SpongeBob-y rip-off, apparently. All right, so thank you everyone for staying as long as you did. That was absolutely awesome. Despite what Random may have said, I thoroughly enjoyed myself interacting with the live chat. Mark, you can see now next stream it better be Clash of Clans. I'll try my best to do a midweek one, but as I said, different time. And it might be too early for you, Kane, because it'll be maybe midnight, which is really late for me, but we'll see how it goes. Any final thoughts there, Stinky?
Not really. Enjoy your lunchy.
All right, so can you do the challenge at the end here? Just do a little bit of typing to see who's the last typer.
We'll see.
All right, so take care, everyone. Hope you have a fantastic week, D.L.G.